Welcome to a place of adventure and mystery, a place of fantasy. Let your imagination come alive. It's time to open the gates to a new, strange world. Chapter 16, The Path of the Sword. After the sun rose up, me and Alora walked out of the inn. Alora, I'm sorry for the bizarre actions I took back there. As some kids ran by trying to catch the blue river moths. I understand, Sai. If I was in your shoes, I would have done the same thing, said Laura as the same batch of kids ran past us again. Well, why didn't you then? I said in confusion. It's because the world is more complicated than you know, said Bellevue, with a giant jungle moth on his shoulder. Like how the ancient fairies thought all humans hated magic, but that thought was wrong, said Val as some red dragon moth circled around her. Speaking of dragons, where is Traven? Asked Lord Kiasi. Traven went back home to train his baby dragon, said Val as the moths were still hovering around her. Okay, do you know how to get to the Sword of Legend? I asked with no finger quotes. As Val pulled out a cluster of blue feathers, he said, These blue-tipped pigeon feathers will lead you to the home of the last object of legend. As the blue feathers flew, we followed them out of the other kingdom. Now we are traveling on a new path in a familiar place as we continue to walk until the mountain range in the distance. Alora, do you need a marble? I said as I put my hands in my pocket. No, Sai. We are going through the mountains and not over them, said Alora, as we continued to follow the feathers to the giant cave. Once when we arrived at the humongous cave, I heard hissing coming from within. We need to be on a high alert, I said as I grabbed an axe that was wedged in the tree as Laura lifted both of her hands. She said, Alorius. Once when our hands started to glow with bright light, we headed inside the cave. Now the hissing was going on all around us, and Laura touched the floor with one of her lighter hands and added another flash of light. The whole entire cave started to glow. Now we know that we were at the bottom of the giant ice spider nest from before. As the spiders jumped down, I started to hack and slash my way through the horde. Every time there was a spider close to Alora, they were hit with a blast of light. Throughout the never-ending fight, the cave started to collapse. Rocks, boulders, and stalactites started falling on the spiders and crushing them. We got out of the cave just in the nick of time before the entrance collapsed. We continued walking to another pond with the fairy, Felina, hovering over the pond. Is this not a magical pond? Called the Pond of Life? I said in a curious tone. No, Sai, this is just a regular pond, not a magical one, said Felina as she flew closer. Why did the blue feathers bring us to you? Asked Laura in a confused tone. It's because the blue-tipped feathers can't bring you to the sword, but can bring you to someone that has access to the sword, said Feline, as again to fly around us. But then why? I asked in a rage of confusion. You know that Val and Traven are descendants of the ancient fairies. Only descendant of the ancient fairy queen can bring it to the sword, said Feline as the blue portal opened up. So this is the time where we finally get an object of legend, said Laura. As he walked through the portal. Beware of the trials at hand. Only a person of the noblest pursuit can will set as an object, said Felina. As I stepped through the portal. The end will come, the final battle will decide the fate of the four kingdoms, said Felina. As the portal closed behind us, it's time to see who is ready for the final object of legend. Only time will tell who will be the chosen hero of legend. Hit the subscribe button, thumbs up the video, notification, and buy my book off of Amazon. Bye!